Dale Kramer's Custom Cars and Anything. Well, we put our master cylinder mount in today. So what I did is I put a safety bolt in here so when the master cylinder comes back, the rod don't fall out of the master cylinder. I do that on all my cars. It's a safety prevention. You know, you never know. But I still run a rubber O-ring in them, you know. And then I put a spring mount down there, you know. But yeah, she's coming around. I figure when the floor angle's up here, that should be about the right pedal. And there's enough pedal for the push rod to push the piston in on the thing, so. Yeah. So now, the next step will be to build a piece of metal over the top of this for support for the new metal. And, yeah. So, not much to say tonight. This is just a quick video. Yeah. Well, with disc brakes, you got around a 2-pound residual valves because the master cylinders are so low. If they're lower than the reservoir on the caliper, that way this always keeps 2 pounds of pressure in the line. But it just ain't enough to propel the calipers. It's just enough to keep pressure in the line, and then I bought a proportioning valve. Put that, so we got the back ones. So the back ones don't, we can regulate them, so you don't lock up when you try to stop, And then I even bought by the way, it's a 2-pound residual valve for the front and then one for the back here. And then I bought this new, when I make my brake lines, I got a double flare kit, but I can't even get things out. I bought this thing off of the Jungle website for 3/16 line. And I thought it was interesting. So I can double flare everything. I got a double flaring tool, but it's harder to use than I think what this thing will be, but maybe this thing will be a son of a gun too. I don't know. It looks easier. I read the directions. So we'll see once how that works. Yeah. And then this here is an empty box. See? Yeah. And then I stripped out the interior of the truck that was left in it. And these are overhead of the doors for the headliner, I think. Keep these. And I don't know where I'm going to find parts for this thing. I think that windshield frame I bought, I just got ripped on. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's a somber night tonight. I had one of my friends pass away, and it's just one of those nights I'm having. But yeah, so, well, if you liked the video, this is just a real simple one. I put in the master cylinder tonight, and then tomorrow I was going to put the floor in. I got my new master cylinder coming. It's just a master cylinder mount and pedal / pedal, whatever you want to call this thing. So I got that all done. That's ready for the new master cylinder and paint and stuff like that. But yeah, otherwise it is turning out good. My welds cosmetically could be better, but you can't be good at everything. I can rebuild that tranny there. I did that already. That came out of old red, by the way. Same with the motor that's in here. I put a 400 with a big block, so I had to use a big block tranny. That's a small block tranny. In Mopar, that's what they go by. And then they got a Slant 6 tranny. V6 and small block are the same. New Hemi and small block are the same. But yeah. And then I don't know if you've seen that. I had to got the tail lights all mounted here, you know. So it's even got a hitch on it already. When I welded up the frame, then I made that right away too. Welded it upside down, inside out, every freaking direction you can think of. Now we look from this direction. So I think it'll be okay. Cosmetically, the walls look like shit, but they're penetrated. They're definitely. I actually can see it cutting the metal a little bit, you know, so I know they're penetrating. They'll be good. So I ordered the new master cylinder, you know, and then a reservoir. So, yeah. And then I fixed this door today for the hell of it. Oh, here, let's go back again. So I fixed the handle. And then I don't know if you've seen it. It's got the headlights on it. So, yeah. I forgot to put the steering. I got a quick disconnect on the steering wheel, so I forgot to put it back on. Yeah, so tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow what I want to do is I want to work on the floor. You know, I want to get this piece in, and this piece that goes across, it goes up at an angle, you know, and then the pedal will stick through, kind of, you know, like that, you know. And then I gotta wish that frame was over just a little bit. That'd be a good spot for the battery again. But that's okay. I figured out I'm going to put the battery back here in the fuel cell. So I bought a really narrow fuel cell. It's 17 gallons, but it's 7 inches from this way to this way. It's 7 inches. So it's just going to take a little bit of room, and then I'll put a battery right here too. So then there'll be just a little of the bed token, I guess. If I need a little bit more room, if I fold that down, then I got an 8-foot bed. So it'll still haul a 7-foot 2x4 if it has to, you know. So, or even a 10-footer in that fact. I didn't want to put it back here. You know, I wanted to keep this bed wide open. But to take about 10, 11, maybe 12 inches maximum of the bed, well, so be it then, I guess. Well, yeah, but if you like these videos, you know, you can click on the playlist, you know, go into my channel, and then you can click on playlist, and then you can go to work, and then it'll play in order. If you want to play them in order, they'll automatically play, or you can just click on the ones you want to watch. But yeah, so now tonight we got the master cylinder in, and then I'll get the floor in. Once the floor is in, then I'll put the gas pedal in, you know. Then I gotta start looking at the air conditioning side of things here, where I'm gonna mount that over here, you know, underneath here somewhere, you know. And then, yeah. So, we'll, let's see. that back on there again, if we can. Sometimes you can't do things with the opposite hand, you know. You try though. Oops. No, I just hit my head. Yeah. Maybe it'll knock some sense into me. But please like and subscribe, guys, if you want. But we're getting there. At least we know where the brake pedal is. We know where the steering is now. Gas pedal will be to the right there somewhere. After I get the floor in, then I can determine that. In case I've got to build a mount to bring it out a little bit to kind of match the pedal. Yeah. I guess that's all I know. Not much to talk about tonight, guys. Just isn't much to say here. We'll shut down the shop for the night, though, I think. Gotta have a late supper. What does it look like from the inside here? Kind of neat if you're sitting in it. Just kind of neat to look at that. Well, guys, please like and subscribe if you want. Take care, guys. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.